Snakeskin seating, absolutely. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. It is December 31st, not January anything, December 31st. We're in Saint Augustine. Just picked up our golf cart that we're going to be using for the evening. Nice fancy snakeskin with armrests, super cushiony. We have this for a full 24 hours. We're going to cruise around the city, check out some of the world famous Saint Augustine Christmas lights, and tomorrow we have a few excursions planned, and Amy has planned this whole weekend for my birthday, since my birthday is Monday. So thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
So like I said, we're just got here. We're gonna go find a place where we got some tape, and there's some decorations already on the thing, but we had brought some. Maybe light this thing up a little bit and do the whole New Year stuff. So let's go have some fun. We stopped at this little cemetery because we noticed that they all have, well, I guess because it's cool, but they all have little wreaths laid on their headstones. So
The Blue Star Memorial.
a tribute to the armed forces who have defended the United States of America. Here we are on, I believe, George Street, Saint Augustine, New Year's Eve. The time is 3:15. Amy's all decked out for the New Year's Eve. You get in the sleigh, babe? You want to get in the sleigh? There's Joy.
Had an old woman named after my mother. My old man's just another child who's growing old. Trees were lighted, thunder would desire. A long time ago, made me an angel who flies from Montgomery, made me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. Thank you so much. It's just a hard way to go.
That lady needs to put some clothes on and grow some arms. Well, we got the lights turned on. They'll obviously look a lot better once we get a little darker. Taking a quick walk through here now. I kind of like how they did these lights from the center out like that. You can do that with the oak tree next year. Well, we're in Saint Augustine. It's kind of dark, and we're ready to look at the, what do they call this, the light festival lights, or light, I don't know what it's called, something lights. This is the main square. I can't tell you what it is, but we got lights all up and down there. It's just a static show. This here is known as I don't know if it's the world's, countries or the states or the city's oldest tree, but it's the oldest somewhere. What does it say here? It says under Old Senator Tree, the oldest city in the nation and the oldest tree in the city. They said when I think when we took the tour last, they said something like when what's his face made landfall here. What was this guy's name? Ponce de Leon or something?
Probably.
This tree was most likely a sapling.
There's another sign.
This magnificent live oak is one of the most remarkable trees in North America.
600. Yep, Ponce de Leon finally discovered Saint Augustine.
Near 600 feet from this very spot. This tree was here when Ponce de Leon was here. That's crazy. Happy New Year. No matter what it is, how big or how small, everybody flocks to the light tunnel. It's a classic. Well, this place is packed. It's busy, crazy. We've ditched the golf cart back at the parking lot. We toured, as you just saw, pretty much everything that I think is part of the Night of Lights here. And we're gonna go and walk some of it by foot so we can get some good pictures and close-up stuff. So. But this place, I mean, it is New Year's Eve. And this place is packed. I'm not sure if it's going to thin out the later it gets. I think there's only a few places that are actually open and having a New Year's Eve event. However, this whole place might be just a whole event up and down. They might just keep the shops open and people just hang out in the streets. I don't know. If there's people here, they'd be foolish to close up. All right.
Did you see the picture I sent you?
Morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's January 1st, obviously. We're starting off early. We got a kind of a busy day. She has booked us
Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth.
Flagler College
Flagler.
tour.
And the old jail night tour. But we'll probably do some extra stuff. Right now we're going to one of our favorite breakfast spots. We've only been there once, but really good place, Maple Street Bacon. So, Maple Street Bacon?
No, Maple Street Bakery? Biscuit Company.
Maple Street Biscuit. So, we just got back on the golf cart. Everything's soaking wet, and it's a little chilly and foggy. But let's make our way over there. Hopefully it's not too busy. Which I'm hoping it won't be, because it is the first and everybody was up late last night, so they're like, screw this, I'm staying in. It's like a zombie apocalypse happened. There's no one out. Now, last night you couldn't go 5 feet without running into someone. We almost got hit. That was exciting. Someone that must have been still drunk came out and swung wide on their turn and almost hit our golf cart, and then overcompensated, hit the curb pretty hard, and kept running. Yeah. There it is, Maple Street. The funny thing is, it's not even on Maple Street.
It opened in 2020.
Yeah. Alright, it's time for the Fountain of Youth. Let's check it out.
This is a super pretty street.
Pretty street. Didn't realize this was a zoo, but we've got the wild northeastern peacock. Bunch of peacocks just roaming around. Welcome to America's first colony. Okay, I'll back up. Well, it's convenient that they have lights down here. Here to live in forever.
It does have a slightly funny taste, but it's good.
I mean, it tastes like
Sink water.
Yeah, it tastes like Florida well water.
If it reverses the types of aging, I'll drink a whole gallon.
I feel invincible. Well, that was worth it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's see. What is this? Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth.
I don't know. It's gonna take
now that's a mansion.
Got the little fire pit in the middle. That'd be dangerous, though.
I like that one.
Imagine this being the actual boat.
That's pretty impressive.
It's a nice little area, nice walk. You got a refreshing cup of lukewarm sulfur water, and all you can take peacocks. Some cannons. That's pretty cool. I guess that's the cannon they fire off twice a day. I wonder if this thing is open. Looks like a little lookout point. I see a chain across the thing, so I'm guessing it's not open. Me. Oh my, it's okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna come over here. Ah. Education time. Pause the video and read that. Yeah, that was that guy right there. I
He
can't.
looks like Sir Farquaad off of.
Wilson took all of them.
Just put your hand out. There you go.
That's kind of a little scary.
This one wants some.
They're peanuts.
Eat one. Hold on, don't beat them all. Come here.
This one likes me.
Oh, well, we turned in the golf cart. We're done with that for the day. And we're here at the fort of Saint Augustine. I have no idea if that's the name of it. But we're going to see if we can get in. I don't know how this system works. I think with COVID at one time it's kind of like a first come first serve type basis, and they only let in so many people at a time. I don't really know if that is the same.
And it's like 85 degrees here already.
It's freaking hot. Hot. So, let's see what we can figure out. Well, we made it in. And apparently, as of right now, January 1st, 2022, they only let 350 people in at a time.
Really, honey, you need to pick a side, bub. To the right. You're right in the middle.
So right now, they're at the point where they got to wait for people to come out before people go in. So. Luckily, we really didn't have to wait. Here's the moat. See all the gators in the water? You ever been here?
When I was little. That sounded like a cannon just went off. We're all
Something.
today.
Think
Yeah,
we're-
just when I was a kid.
With a weird echo of the roof.
And then someone drew K.
There's the toilet. I guess.
Has a twice-daily natural flushing system. Incoming tides fill the pit with seawater, and outgoing tides flush waste into the bay.
That's actually pretty.
That is brilliant.
It's where you pooped and then the water, the sea washed it away.
So here we are on top of the fort. Actually, I thought it was the pictures that you see make it look huge.
Yeah.
It's a little fort. It's just a little one.
A baby fort.
Just a baby fort. It's a nice view, though. Well, welcome to the Flagler College, where we have a tour lined up here in the next half hour. So we can get in here early, see what it's all about. we just finished eating at the Prohibition Kitchen. And it was a long wait. Didn't realize it was a burger shop, but it was pretty good. Now we're making our way back to the car, and I'm quite surprised how busy it is. But I guess my only comparison is when we came in not 4th of July, was it Valentine's Day weekend last year? It was dead. And here on New Year's Day, I was actually concerned that it was going to be dead.
I'm really thinking it has something to do with COVID, because COVID was like a little bit, I mean, even though it's like coming back now because of the whole variant or whatever, because February is season 2, so I feel like it had something more to do with that.
Yeah, it was
because
probably...
February should have been busy.
It was probably that. There's still seemingly a lot of things closed, a lot of restrictions on places that were open and stuff like that back in February of 2021. So. But it is surprisingly packed. Or maybe not surprisingly, but it is packed. So tonight we have the nighttime jail ghost tour kind of thing. And that is at 8:30. So we are just going to mosey on back to the hotel, maybe freshen up a little bit and
Charge our phones and cameras.
recharge all that. And then we're going to go out, and then after that tour, which is I'm going to say in about an hour or so, we'll probably find a place to have some dessert and then turn in. So next clip will probably be from the jail. Look, you can see the noose hanging up there. And the window with the red.
We basically tell you the history of the jail. It's what I do as well. Being honest with you, I kind of get paid to insult people all day, and I'm really good at my job too. Because that, I'm in this building all day and night. Just today and yesterday, I did doubles. I get here at about 6:40 in the morning, and I sometimes don't leave here until about 2 o'clock in the morning. I also live in Jacksonville, so it's a 40-minute drive. So they really like me or really hate me. I don't really know which. But because of that, I'm in this building more than anyone else, without a doubt. And I have seen, heard, and experienced all kinds of things. Most people who work here day or night have experienced you inside, and I cut you loose. I can't stress enough. This is not a guided tour. You have free reign of pretty much this entire building to walk around and do your investigation as you fit. I can already tell you didn't know that. That's amazing. I love that reaction. I will be inside the building if you need me, I promise. But the whole point of tonight is you do your investigation however you see fit. This is hilarious. A little bit of history of the jail. This place was built in 1891. Didn't close until 1953, which is pretty crazy when you really think about it. That's not that long ago. Now, it was built as an open-air jail. What that means is, glass you see on the windows would not have been there at the time. It would have been just iron bars. Basically, whatever is outside would have been inside of those inmates. We were talking snakes, lizards, spiders, mosquitoes, roaches. Oh, you are already disgusted. This is great. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, so that was the biggest issue. Not just that, but also the heat. It's Florida. It gets hot. Well, hot outside would have been hotter inside. We're talking 90 degrees out here. It's been at least 110 to 115 in there. That's where you keep in mind body heat. You're going to see once you get inside. These cells are tiny. With only 4 bunks in each cell. And although there's 4 bunks, we're talking anywhere from 8 to 10. One cell maximum security getting 15 people crammed inside of it. Only 1 bucket for them all to use. Those buckets, if you haven't caught on, were the toilets. You have to out maybe once to maybe twice every 2 weeks if the inmates were lucky. Yeah, disease was a big deal. That was the #1 killer. We're gonna push it. All right, guys, that's the door we're about to go through there. To the right of the door, this entire bottom area is the sheriff's office. Might not sound the most exciting room, but we get a lot of pretty consistent activity in there. Now, do keep in mind, behind those 2 windows is a table. See on that table are 2 mannequins that are very hard to see when you first enter the room. Please be very aware of them. We also have other mannequins throughout the building. Please be very aware of them. What I'm trying to say is, please don't punch our mannequins.
Already.
Welcome.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to talk to them.
Yeah, feel free to grab anything. The spear box is muted. So just hit the mute button outside, you're all set. Once you grab your equipment, feel free to Scooby-Doo again. We got maximum security on this side of that wall. You got the sheriff's office across the way here. You have a very nervous person right over there. Yes. Yeah, those don't make yourselves right about you right there. This is not regular.
I got these.
Let's go the opposite way, everybody else.
Yeah, it's completely empty.
Turn that up. Found the two mannequins. This is the kids' rooms.
What? It just said something.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, this is so creepy.
Didn't they say this was the
Creepiest room? Yeah. Is there anybody in here? Hello? Hello?
these are the 8 people. Oh, that's you. I see your reflection in them. There's a creepy tree out there.
Is there anybody in here?
James Kirby,
Eugene, George.
Robert Lee, Andrew. Oh, Jesus Christ. You gotta talk to Sarah.
Huh?
So you gotta talk to Sarah.
No.
Here's the
Okay. Hello, Sarah. Are you in here? Sarah, are you in here? Sarah, are you in here? Babe, the thing just went off. Babe, no.
and turn it back on.
Why did it shut off?
Does this have a button to turn it off, or
Did I turn it?
the battery die? It's funny.
Of course, as soon as he shuts me in the cell, the thing just shuts right off. How funny is that? Sarah's messenger.
Turn the volume up for you guys a little bit. You guys need to change the volume, by the way. You have 2 frequencies, so volume up for both, and volume down to make it clear down.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I need you to lock in. Go back in there. Sarah obviously wants to play.
Sarah, are you in here? Are you in here,
Lock
Sarah?
her in there.
Can you talk to me, Sarah? Oh, shit. Oh, no, I got my phone. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It could be my phone. Sarah, are you in here? You want to talk to me? Can you talk to me?
Oh, good. Andrew? What was the name? Is this?
There's a Walter and Tilly.
I got picked up like a.
Somebody in here? Can you talk to us? I had a couple things to let you know. And when we first walked into that scary bedroom upstairs, something said like something black. Something black.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of no's and stuff like that here. I think it was the last night. Last night we got somebody asked, they asked permission to go into the sheriff's bedroom, which is cool. We don't get that a whole lot here. And they got a yes. And we're getting a little bit of stuff here and there, blips to water, and they asked, well, where think we're gonna go? And they got very firm, very like, wow, no. And I thought that was amazing. I even heard it when I was like coming up the steps. I'm like, did you guys get a no? They go, yeah, you heard it. I'm like, yeah, that was like a clear as day. No.
That is creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw an orb fly right by you. Hold on. As I was taking the picture.
In the picture?
Yeah. It literally flew up like this.
What's his name? Sheriff. You there?
Sheriff Joseph Perry. Was that you that just flew by? Was that you that just came by? Mr. Perry? Did you just come by? I saw you.
You want to sit? I don't know how he fit in that chair.
Is it okay if I sit in your chair? Is it okay if I'm sitting in your chair? Do you want me to sit in your chair? Shall I get out of your chair? You don't want to get out of your chair? It keeps like getting quiet. Do you want me to get out of your chair?
I don't think there's anyone in here.
Probably not. You don't want to talk?
You broke it again?
Remember this happened the last time.
I'm not getting any kind of reaction here. Got a little blip on the thing in here.
How did you die?
Oh yeah, hold on. was my phone. Saw a orb.
You did?
Or it could have been a bug or something. But it flew right up in here. See, look at me. Babe.
Somebody in here?
Where'd you go?
Is there somebody in here?
Oh, see, lost him.
You had that.
So how'd it go for everybody tonight? You guys got some pretty good stuff, right? What did you guys get?
Well, our thing kept shutting off the,
Oh, the spirit box. Yeah.
Spirit
You
box.
guys actually went through 2 of them, which is
Yeah.
because I got with Shelby. We switched the batteries out for every group. They're fully charged on that, so it's weird. I was just actually telling them also. So I did a double stay. I always bring my charger with me. I always charge my phone for my second shift. And I had 100% battery when I first got here at 6:30. It's 9:21, and my battery's already at 32%. And this happens all the time here. Whenever we have new people we bring into the jail, we always tell them, make sure you bring the phone charger with you. Is within 3 or 4 hours of being in the building, your phone will just be dead. And like, they're usually in our lockers in that little closet there. So we're not even on our phones from there. We don't have pockets in our prison outfits, so we're not on them. And they just die out constantly here. It's wild how fast it goes through stuff. So, now, did you guys get anything over the spirit box too? Or?
So up in the bedroom, it said something black, but I didn't catch what it said.
Okay.
And then it said no at
No,
one
okay.
point. But it didn't like,
Couple no's, too.
yeah, it wasn't like a specific question. It was just like no.
Where'd you guys get the dough at?
The general population.
Oh, gin pop. Okay.
And it told us to wait.
Wait, oh cool. Oh, was that in gin pop also, the weight? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I was just telling them, we had, I think it was last night, I could be wrong, the days blend together when I do doubles, but we had a family that was here and they were in the children's room and they asked permission to go into the sheriff's bedroom and they got a yes, so they went inside. I thought that was really neat to do. We don't get all people do that, I thought that was kind of a nice way to get a reaction. And they got a few things there, a few blips, nothing they could really make out inside the sheriff's bedroom, and then they asked, can we go or should we go? And they got a very clear no. And it was crazy because I was coming up the steps and it was so loud, I heard it, and so did the people in Gin Pop, which is great. A completely clear, deep, bassy voice, which was amazing. They did leave, by the way. They didn't listen to it. They did actually step out. Thank you guys so much for that. You guys were a fantastic group. I'm very proud of you, by the way. That's awesome. You guys have a great night. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's interesting. You think it's really hot in here.
All right, well. Interesting. Actually, we finished the jail tour. And that was pretty cool.
We didn't die.
Yeah. As you saw in the video, they just give us the equipment to test. And they just let us free. They let us go. What's the matter? Am I on your way?
No, the light on the sign is to the right.
So we got to pretty much walk through the jail and lay in the beds and go to certain places in the jail that's normally closed to the public during the day, and you can't see me, but it was a pretty cool experience. Highly recommend that. Even though we didn't really get a whole lot of action, paranormal
We did
action.
get a couple things on the spirit box. You got a little bit on the EVP. The thermal thing, we didn't really get anything, but still, it was exciting. It was cool.
So we came back downtown, got a parking spot, just had an awesome chocolate cake at this really cool place. And
How do you get out of working?
Oh, jeez. We're running out of energy, but there's a graveyard up here. Kind of in a spooky mood, so we're going to go up to the graveyard. And then probably head back to the hotel and call it a night. So,
Vacation week, everybody.
yeah, pretty much. Tomorrow is just going to be waking up, going to breakfast, and heading home. So, in all honesty, that's going to be it. So, appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe.
This year I understand.
There's a lot of horn dogs around here. And we'll see you on the next one.